Mayor for the wonderful city of Coquitlam. We also have in attendance today a number of other elected officials, and they include Councillor Diana Dilworth with the City of Port Moody, MP Finn Donnelly, Councillor Dennis Marsden with the City of Coquitlam, Councillor Brent Asmundson with the City of Coquitlam, Michael Hind, Chair of the Tri-City Chamber of Commerce, and from the Evergreen Cultural Centre, we have John Paul Walden, Executive Director, and Mr. Doug Matthews, Chair of the Board. Welcome. And we also have as well Ms. Verona Scott, Employment and Training Manager for the Musqueam Indian Band, and also Mr. Terry Sparrow, Job Coach with the Musqueam Indian Band as well. So welcome everybody. Last month we were at the Lafarge Lake Douglas Station to announce additional parking for our Evergreen customers. And just 2 weeks ago I had the privilege of touring the Evergreen Extension by train with our podium guests. That was extremely exciting for all of us. After having taken this tour, I'm now looking forward more than ever to the opening of the Evergreen Extension. And as a resident of this Tri-Cities community, I understand how important this $1.43 billion rapid transit project is going to be for families, businesses, students, and visitors to our area. I'd like to call upon MP McKinnon now to speak about the Evergreen Line project.
Thank you, Linda. Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here today to celebrate the news that the Evergreen Extension will officially open to the public on December 2nd. The Evergreen Extension will enhance transit connectivity throughout Metro Vancouver by linking the municipalities of Coquitlam, Port Coquitlam, Port Moody and Burnaby to the Metro Vancouver SkyTrain system. It will help get people where they need to go safely, efficiently, and comfortably, allowing more of our neighbors, friends, and family to be active participants in our community, both socially and economically. I'm proud that the Government of Canada has contributed $424 million to support this project. Our government recognizes that investing in infrastructure is essential to growing the middle class and equipping municipalities with the building blocks they need to support a high standard of living for Canadians and their families. Far more than just bricks and mortar, it is the means by which we keep our drinking water clean, protect our environment, get people to work and back home safely and efficiently, and make sure those in need have affordable housing. And today I'd like to tell you more about what the Government of Canada has done and is planning to do for infrastructure in this country. We know that Canada's infrastructure demands have outpaced investment for decades. And make no mistake, underfunding infrastructure has a cost, and it is substantial. It contributes to the traffic congestion that stifles the productivity of our workers and our businesses. It contributes to boil water advisories that affect entire communities. It means that our seniors have a harder time accessing essential services. It means that Canadians can't find quality childcare or affordable places to live. These are the reasons we've been working with provinces, territories, municipalities, and other partners across the country to design a long-term plan that meets the needs of real communities. In Budget 2016, we launched the first phase of our infrastructure plan. This initial phase makes vital and too often neglected repairs to our aging pipes and roads. It builds and refurbishes affordable housing and upgrades 70-year-old signaling systems in our subways. It also invests in Indigenous communities to build much-needed homes, childcare centers and nursing stations, and to ensure everyone drinking water. But this is only the first step. Last week, my colleague, Minister Morneau, provided the Government of Canada's fall economic update. laying out the fiscal framework of our long-term infrastructure plan. This is a huge new investment in Canada's future. We're rebuilding Canada for the 21st century. Through historic funding and infrastructure, including the money committed in Budget 2016, we laid out the fiscal framework to invest over $180 billion over 12 years in public transit, green and social infrastructure, trade and transportation, as well as rural and northern communities. This plan provides unprecedented levels of funding in support of projects across the country. Projects that create long-term economic growth, that build inclusive, sustainable communities, and support a low-carbon, green economy. More specifically, on public transit, we are investing in infrastructure that gets people to the services and opportunities they need to thrive, that reduces traffic congestion, and encourages low-carbon transportation. The Government of Canada will invest nearly $29 billion over 12 years in public transit systems across the country. With this additional funding, Canadian communities will be able to build the new urban transit networks and service extensions that will transform the way Canadians live, move, and work. In fact, here in the Greater Vancouver area, we have already made significant investments in public transit through the first phase of our infrastructure plan. We are investing $43 million to expand the West Coast Express transit fleet and putting over $25 million towards region-wide software and IT upgrades. In the coming months, we will continue to work with our partners to ensure the successful implementation of our first phase of investments in support of public transit. And we will continue to discuss and collaborate with provinces and territories as we finalize the details of our plan. By investing in these types of projects, we can build the foundations that allow people and goods to move and businesses to compete. We have some of the greatest cities on the planet, but they need our support. If we want to compete with cities around the world, we need our cities to be at their absolute best. We are also establishing the Canada Infrastructure Bank, a new tool for municipalities and provinces to leverage private investments if they see an opportunity, in order to build more infrastructure in their communities. The bank will work with the private sector where it makes sense, allowing public dollars to go farther and to be used smarter to more fully meet the demands of Canadians. Where the proponent is supportive, the bank will give us the tools to engage in new ways. We will work with willing partners who think this can offer them additional value to our more traditional funding tools. Together with our partners, we will make transformative investments to build smart, sustainable communities that can meet today's unique challenges and prepare us for a prosperous future for us all. I look forward to riding the Evergreen Extension on December 2nd. Thank you.
Thank you very much, MP McKinnon, for that very detailed information. So on behalf of the province of British Columbia, I'd like to announce today, of course, that the construction of the Evergreen Line project is complete. This major construction milestone has been greatly anticipated by so many people. Today, the province is handing the reins over to TransLink to do their final preparations and staff training in anticipation of opening day. And that said, of course, I'm very happy to announce that on December 2nd, the Evergreen Extension will be open to the public. The exact time on December 2nd that trains will begin to carry passengers will be announced in the coming days. So much work has gone into this Evergreen Line over the past 4 years, and I want to congratulate everybody who has contributed to this project. Thank you ever so much. The Evergreen Line project is one of the province's key commitments to provide families and communities with more transportation choices. Once the extension is open, residents throughout the region will have access to faster and more convenient transit options. The opening Evergreen is in keeping with our BC on the Move priority of expanding the Metro Vancouver transit network. It will help to reduce traffic congestion and improve air quality. It's expected that the Evergreen Extension will carry 70,000 people per day by 2021 as communities choose this rapid transit system over their cars. And I know myself, I spend a lot of time on the road traveling to Vancouver from my office in Sudabrook, and this is going to be extremely wonderful. This project has built on Canada Starts Here, the BC Jobs Plan, by working with employers and communities to create jobs. Over the course of construction, and this is an amazing figure, this project created 8,000 jobs. Now that it's complete, it will help spur further economic opportunities throughout the region. The Evergreen Line will provide new opportunities for community growth and renewal. And it's great that local governments and businesses are embracing this opportunity. Projects of this size require strong partnerships. We value the cooperation and the hard work of the Government of Canada, TransLink, and local governments. Your efforts contribute directly to the well-being of families and communities living in the Metro Vancouver, and we couldn't do this without you. A key component of the project was keeping the public informed. Over the course of this project, we've made a huge effort to ensure people had current information about traffic and construction. And now we'll be hearing more from TransLink about the integration of this new service into the SkyTrain system. I'd now like to invite Pamela Findling from TransLink to speak.
Thank you very much and good morning. I am really excited to be here on behalf of TransLink to talk about some of the things we're doing to get ready for customers when the Evergreen Extension opens. We are absolutely thrilled that our customers and neighbours across the Tri-Cities will soon have more transit choices, allowing them to seamlessly connect to the Metro Vancouver transit network. With the addition of 6 new SkyTrain stations and 11 kilometres of track, people in the Tri-Cities areas will have a new transit choice that offers faster, more frequent, and direct service between Coquitlam and Vancouver. The opening of the Evergreen Extension is a major milestone in the region's history. When the extension opens, Metro Vancouver will have the longest, fully automated, driverless rapid transit system in the world. Now that the construction of the Evergreen Extension is complete, TransLink will take over the operation of the system. Opening the Evergreen Extension is a huge task, and we're getting ready now, with the focus on ensuring a smooth transition for our customers right from day one. So here are some of the things we're doing. We're testing the extension, we're planning the community celebration that you're all invited to, and we're preparing for bus integration after Evergreen opens. And today, we're excited to launch our public awareness campaign. You'll see some of the elements behind me. You'll start to see platform posters and ads, transit advertising, digital and radio ads, and a new video to help make sure everyone knows Evergreen is coming and Evergreen means go. We're also getting ready to integrate the bus network with the Evergreen Extension as part of the largest service change in our history. The bus changes, which start December 19th as part of our regular service changes, will allow for better connectivity and more choices for customers. As part of the changes, you may have already started to see new bus stop signs in your neighbourhood. With changes to 22 bus routes delivering service in the Tri-Cities, we're working on installing over 1,000 bus stop signs just in the Tri-Cities area. We know you have questions about bus changes, and we promise to share more information soon, giving you lots of notice so you can plan your trips in advance. We'll also have outreach teams across the system from November 21st to December 22nd. They'll be answering questions from customers and helping you better understand what the change means to you. Thank you, and get ready, because Evergreen means go.
Thank you so much, Pamela. And now we have Mayor Mike Clay to say a few words.
Thanks, Linda, and thanks everybody for coming out. Welcome to Port Moody. This is on behalf of Councillor Diana Dilworth, who's here with us this morning, and the rest of my council. This is probably the most exciting day we've had here in 150 years or so. So we are really excited about this. This December the 2nd, the only thing better than that, Linda, would have been if it was today, but we'll take it. This has been a long time coming for the Tri-Cities, and we're all very excited. I know on behalf of Mayor Greg Moore and Mayor Richard Stewart, Ann Moore and Belcarra, John McKinnon and Ralph Drew, and all the people that have worked on this project are, right back to our former MP James Moore and our former MLA Ian Black when this got started. Finn Donnelly. This spans political parties. This spans the multiple communities. And we are really, really excited about this opportunity. This is going to transform our community. It's going to help our young people get back and forth to jobs that are elsewhere in the region where they've had difficulty commuting. It's going to help us get around socially in the region and really expand and hopefully bring more people out to the Tri-Cities and experience what a wonderful area we have here. So on behalf of all of us, I want to say to Linda and to Ron, thank you for your commitment to this. Thank you for getting it done. And I especially want to thank Amanda and her team. Anybody watching this project knows that this has been a really, really tough go. And that team has worked long and hard and put a lot of hours into making sure that our residents have a system here that is second to none. And we're super proud of that, and we're super thankful to the job that you've all done. So again, December the 2nd, one of the great days that will stand out in the history of Port Moody, and thank you all.
So the excitement will really start to build now that we know the Evergreen Line is opening on December 2nd. More information will be coming soon about opening day events and community celebrations. I want to thank everybody so very much for joining us here today to celebrate this major project's milestone, and we look forward to seeing all of you on opening day. Thank you.